Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Throwdown, the June 27th, 2020 edition. Mighty Max Fury, your in-studio producer. Luke, the Big Dog Williams. Caleb Black. And it's time for the classic callback. This segment we have chosen the year of our Lord 1992. Max, take it away.
All right. I took SummerSlam from 1992. This occurred in the Wembley. What are they?
Wembley Arena.
Wembley Arena.
Yeah, I think
Wembley Stadium.
Yeah,
Stadium. In the UK was actually really cool. Had a lot of. It is interesting to see all the UK fans over there, and it was just older in the way that they used to. It was. I
also
really enjoyed
stands
watching
to
it.
be one of the biggest wrestling crowds in professional wrestling pay-per-view history.
And they are. I don't care what anybody says. As far as I can tell, fans in the UK are 10 times more hardcore than any United States fans.
Oh, completely. They're more hardcore fans of everything that they're fans of than Americans will ever get close to.
But this is kind of a long one, so I'm going to go ahead and start breaking it down.
All right, let's hit it.
Opened up with Money Inc. Versus the Legion of Doom.
Good match.
Legion of Doom took that one. That was a very good match.
Side note on that, Hawk from the Legion of Doom was completely trashed.
Yep.
Riding the motorcycle to the ring and
you could
burnt. He, on the tailpipe burnt the tights to his leg.
Yeah, I did not notice.
The whole match, if you notice, the whole match, Animal is the only one that gets in the ring and does anything.
Yep. That's where that was their big
blow up.
F up.
Yep.
Because they built that match.
And then he showed up trash.
In front of the biggest crowd in history.
You could tell through the whole match that he just was not anywhere near.
What a shame, man.
That was followed up with Nails versus Virgil.
Okay.
Nails won that one. Nails, I honestly didn't remember Nails at all.
He wasn't around long.
Convict character.
He was brought in to Boss Man to play his...
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he wasn't around long.
Yeah.
Hey, and then we had Shawn Michaels versus Rick Martel.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good match.
And that was a good match. It wound up ending in a double disqualification.
Double DQ.
That was to decide who Sensational Sherry was basically going to go home with.
Not to mention 92. That would be like one of the first heel versus heel matches. I mean, if you think about it, on pay-per-view, heel versus heel never really happened back then.
No. A lot of TV.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
And what was the outcome to that?
It's a double DQ by count out.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a double count out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they Sherry kept passing out on the outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she had pretended to be unconscious. Yeah. Like just fishing, trying to get one of them to come back and save her. Yeah.
I remember that.
It didn't work very well. Not for her. They cared more about each other.
That doesn't surprise me.
Then next up was the Natural Disasters.
Hey.
And the Beverly Brothers.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't heard that in a while.
The Natural Disasters took that one.
Yeah.
That was not a bad match. That's a lot of great big guys. There's not a whole lot they can do.
Right.
That was then followed with Crush versus the Repo Man.
All right. Barry Dorso versus Bryan Adams.
Yep.
Nice.
Crush took that one.
That would have been like in the early Crush. After Demolition Crush.
Yeah. And let's see. We had Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Ho!
And
sorry, I gotta check an email real quick.
I can't read my writing there.
Who went over? Hacksaw?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Hello!
Hacksaw went over.
That match was basically nothing. Hacksaw took. I just can't read my writing.
It kind of surprising to me. Hacksaw was on a card in '92.
I love it when people in the business talk about how tough Jim Duggan is.
I'm sorry. That was a Hacksaw Jim Duggan with the Bushwhackers.
Okay.
Against
the Mountie.
I can't do
the
Nasty Boys
and
Hi.
Yeah, the Mountie. Yeah. 6-man tag.
I wasn't familiar with the Mountie.
He used to be one of the Rougeau brothers.
So say Jacques Rougeau.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a Quebecer at one point.
The Mountie, eh?
And Hacksaw and the Bushwhackers took that one.
Kind of not surprised there.
And then Papa Shango and Tito Santana. Papa Shango took that one.
Used to love Papa Shango's.
And there were, and the way they even say it is that there are 2 main events.
Yes.
Now, I don't see how you can have 2 main events because that kind of defeats the purpose of having a main event.
I agree.
Truth.
I think what happened, because it was Macho Man Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior and The Undertaker versus Kamala, and I think what happened is Macho Man and Warrior said, yeah, we're not taking second seat.
Yeah, you have to
want the main event
as well.
And then Taker and Kamala said, no, we want the main event. So they said, okay, you know what, we're going to solve this. We're going to have 2 main events.
But neither one of them got the main event.
No.
Which is incredible to me.
Yeah.
Because the main event was like the greatest main event in SummerSlam history.
Yeah.
That actually was the main event.
No.
Taker.
SummerSlam 1992?
Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog for the
Intercontinental
Championship.
I didn't put that. You're right.
Yes.
I watched it and I didn't write down the last match.
Yeah,
and you're right. That was the best match on
best match on the
card.
card.
On the whole card.
Best Intercontinental title match.
Also, real quick,
that year.
British Bulldog was high on crack. And Bret Hart had to literally lead him through the entire match.
And they still burnt
He was so high on crack.
It was amazing.
It was crazy considering that one guy's completely
smashed
out of his mind, and Bret Hart's like, yeah, I can work you just standing there.
Yeah, just smashed on crack.
But yeah, that was a great one, man.
Just going.
Yes, I recommend it. The commentary's great. The interviews, the promos are just fantastic.
Yeah.
It's 92. Flair had one in there. The Bushwhackers were in there. There were several.
Yeah.
They're campy. They're cheesy, but they're great.
Agree?
Yeah, man.
All right, I believe it's my turn, right?
Yeah, how about it?
All right, let me pull up mine. I chose Super Brawl 2. I like how I've chosen WCW events.
Yeah.
The last couple times we've done this, while you guys have picked WWF events. February 29th, 1992, at the Miller High Life Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There were 9 matches took place, one of which was a dark match, but the main event was Lex Luger and Sting for the WCW title, which was just so good. Just so good. And the opener, though, was Thunder Jushin Liger and Brian Pillman for the WCW Light Heavyweight Championship. Pillman won. So, that happened. Big Buff Bagwell took on Terry Taylor. Bagwell wins with a sunset flip. Ron Simmons wrestled Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack took a dive off the turnbuckle to perform a move. And then Simmons caught him in midair and rolled him with the power slam.
Nice.
For a 1-2-3. Had a little bit of fight with Abdullah the Butcher and Junkyard Dog and whatnot afterward. Tom Zenk and Richard Morton, was supposed to be a singles match, but it was changed when Zenk teamed up with Van Hammer and Morton teamed up with Vinny Vegas. Zenk pinned Morton with the sunset flip. Barry Windham and Dusty Rhodes took on the Dangerous Alliance, the team of Steve Austin and Larry Zbyszko. Windham wins with a diving lariat on Zbyszko.
Mm-hmm.
Please excuse me. The Arn Anderson and Bobby Eaton defended the World Tag Team titles against the Steiner Brothers in a super great, hardcore, or hard-hitting, old-school, well-paced tag team title match. The original referee reverses the decision of the win and disqualifies the Steiners, resulting in Anderson and Eaton retaining their titles. The last match before the main event is Rick Rude defending the U.S. title against Ricky freaking Steamboat.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
It was such a good match. And then to close the show, even better, Lex Luger defends the world title against Sting. Sting goes for a crossbody. Luger fell outside the ring where Luger's manager was Harley Race. And as he's going down, Sting takes the distraction, beats up Harley Race, gets Luger back in the ring, comes up with this crossbody off the turnbuckle, takes the win, 1-2-3, Sting wins the world title.
Nice!
Was a great match. Was a great show. Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat just worked it alone.
Oh, yeah.
Go right ahead, Luke.
All right. My classic throwback was the 1992 Royal Rumble took place in the Knickerbocker Arena in Albany, New York.
Albany.
Production was great. The whole show was great. Let's start it off. Opening match, the New Foundation, Neidhart and Owen versus the Orient Express, with Owen and Neidhart going over. One of the most notable things about this card is the next match.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper defeats the Mountie for his very first and only, singles championship in WWF history.
Yeah.
He beats the Mountie for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, later on in his years, him and Ric Flair won the tag titles together.
Yeah.
And as far as singles titles, only one he ever held.
Wow.
That went, and the messed up part is that match went 5 minutes and 22 seconds.
Piper was never world champion.
No. Nowhere.
People forget that.
Then we go to the Beverly Brothers. And let's see, the Beverly Brothers against the Bushwhackers.
Yep.
With the Beverly Brothers going over. 14 minutes, 56 seconds. Kind of feels like the priority was messed up there. Then we got the Natural Disasters versus the Legion of Doom for the tag titles. Earthquake and Typhoon win the match by countout. Animal and Hawk keep the titles.
What a rush.
And then, of course, we set up for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
30-man. First time in history that the WWF Championship was on the line.
Yep.
Vacated.
Yep.
Ric Flair enters at number 3 and lasts an hour and 2 minutes.
Yep.
To eliminate Sid Justice to become the undisputed WWF Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, buddy.
Noted as one of the greatest Royal Rumble matches in history.
Completely agree. And Ric Flair goes the distance. It's just one of the most fun matches to watch, and the story that gets told with him winning. It's so good.
I mean, and of course the interview, I put that cigarette out. Fantastic, remembered for everything.
Yep.
I mean, a great show.
Yep.
All 3 great shows. I really enjoyed the Wembley SummerSlam myself.
Yes.
I think that was the pinnacle of 92.
And I mean, I really enjoy the UK fans, and I feel like they really made that pay-per-view.
UK fans are just so much more engaged and interactive and loud.
Well, and they did something that they don't normally do. They interviewed fans and was like, who did you come here to see? And believe it or not, Bulldog was not the number one person that they all come here to see.
Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior were actually
Ultimate Warrior
among the top.
was a big draw in 92.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the classic callbacks? Be sure you check out these matches we're recommending. Send us a comment down below. After you like and subscribe, send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com or find us at Facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, and stay tuned for the Wreck of the Week.